number of charges. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours, the morning ahead here. We are heading to the theater this morning, Abigail. 2 stage productions, 2 big productions are going to be taking a closer look. We're going to be taking a closer look at Webster Thomas's take on, oh, goodness. Can we just do this over? There we go. There we go. Keep going. Perfect. Now, let's have a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours. And this morning, we are heading to the theater, Abigail. 2 stages, 2 big productions. We are going to be taking a closer look at Webster Thomas's take on Much Ado About Nothing, then jumping over to Spencerport to preview their production of Mamma Mia. We're going to be joined by cast members from each show as they get ready to take the stage tonight.
Good job. Good
Thank
job.
you.
And then it is International Fraud Awareness Week. ESL is sharing tips on how to protect yourself against phishing and spoofing, from fake texts and phone calls to trick emails that look eerily real. We're going to be joined by ESL's Chief Information Security Officer to learn more about key warning signs.
One take wonder, Abigail, right
What can
there.
I say?
Impressive.
You know.
And later, I am not throwing away my shot, and you won't want to either, because Hamilton. What?
Nothing. I was expecting you to sing it, that's all.
Well, Hamilton is like...
It's like rap.
Sung spoken.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Okay.
You don't want to see that.
He can barely read the teleprompter.
Hamilton's taken over the Auditorium Theater once again, and this morning we are going to be sitting down with the actress playing Eliza to learn more about the tour and why you won't want to miss this show.
All right, a lot to do this morning. We'll start things off, though, with a check of our forecast. We are going to see some mainly sunny skies on this Friday Eve. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is tracking how long it'll stick around. Marty?
Yeah.
Marty, if you need to do this weather over, it's okay. Just let us know.
It's all good. Yeah, we're all friends around here, so yeah,
Yes.
everything goes. But yeah, today's going to be one of those days. It is going to be really nice. I think we'll want a do-over in the forecast just as far as being able to see it again, because it's going to be a day with a lot of sunshine. So just a really nice looking day coming up for us. You can see the last of the few clouds that are still out there now for the short term. Not a long-term issue. What's left of any of these clouds that are still in place are in the process of opening up. But with that clearing that we're beginning to see, and we began to see prior to sunrise, it really has allowed temperatures to pull back pretty well. So we're starting off mainly in the 20s right now. We should see temperatures increase quite nicely today thanks to that sunshine. Back to about 44 at noon, probably reaching the upper 40s during the early part of the afternoon. Then by 4 p.m. usually start to slide off just a little bit this time of year. It'll be somewhere around 45 by then. So again, a lot of sunshine makes a return today. Beautiful afternoon. Tonight, a few more clouds begin to enter, especially from midnight on into the overnight. That'll keep our temperatures up a little bit. 38 for a low, so above freezing by a little bit. 50 tomorrow, maybe a little slight chance of a shower, but still mainly dry, and then mostly 40s for highs for the weekend and even into the first half of next week. So overall, not too bad for a lot of these upcoming days, and a little bit milder for these next 2 days compared to what we have been seeing, guys.
No one's complaining.
No, not at all.
Not yet.
Thank
Plenty
you,
of
sir.
time for that still yet to come.
Absolutely.
Many months
Yes.
of it.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere, though, Marty, because this is the story we were talking about this morning.
Okay.
We're going to go off the top right now and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest. And I'm going to kick things off this morning. And for my off the top, we are talking about holiday toys. Specifically, a teddy bear, a furry, friendly, talking bear that was supposed to be a companion for children. But if you're over a certain age, you probably remember the gold standard of kid companions.
My buddy, wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. Kid sister, kid sister, kid sister, kid sister. Wherever I go, you're gonna go. Kid sister, kid sister, kid sister, kid sister, kid sister and me.
My Buddy and Kid Sister. We remember them if you're over a certain... That commercial, 1985.
Okay.
40 years ago. It was wholesome. It was innocent. The worst thing my buddy ever did was sit on the couch and stare at you. Now, 40 years later, we have this. An AI-enabled teddy bear that was telling children how to light matches, where the knives are stored, and giving out advice about BDSM.
Oh, my God.
A teddy bear for children. The toy was called Kuma and was created by a company in Singapore. They sold it as a $99 cuddly interactive companion. The bear used artificial intelligence to hold conversations, but according to a new report, the bear also held the wrong kind of conversations. Researchers said Kuma would happily discuss explicit sexual fetishes, role-playing, knot tying, and even gave step-by-step advice on bondage.
People are eating breakfast right now.
It's a teddy bear. They said the bear would take a single word and escalate it into a full adult content and full adult conversation on its own. Meanwhile, most children would be asking about puppies and cartoons. The bear also helped you find the knives in the kitchen, because when I think of a child's bedtime companion, you got to think of a bear who can point directly to the cutlery, right?
Yep.
The company has now pulled the toy and everything else in their AI lineup. They say they're conducting an internal safety audit. OpenAI says they've suspended the developer for violating their policies. The bigger issue is that AI-enabled toys, though, are still largely unregulated. You can buy dozens of them on the market today, and not all of them come with filters. Many of them are rushed to market with no oversight, no content controls, no safeguards for kids. We've come a long way since My Buddy, but we still may be heading in the wrong direction, Abigail. Back then, kids' toys followed you around the house and sang a jingle. Today, a kid's toy can teach you how to make a Molotov cocktail. That's not good.
Yeah?
That's not good. It's not good. If that is not a sign we need to slow down and start regulating these devices, I ask, what is?
Do you have a clip of the teddy bear talking? I'm just asking because I know Mark wanted to know.
Not that we're allowed to show,
Just
but Ashley. Hello. You saw that interview or that story they put together on this morning, correct?
Yes.
What did the teddy bear say?
I actually don't think there was any video.
There was one clip, and it slips my mind what the teddy bear said. It was nothing.
Was it about the matches?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's exactly what it was. It said, you hold the matchbox with your one hand and take the match in the other. Like it's giving instructions on how to light matches.
It's not funny.
That's not what, we don't need that.
I don't understand at all why there would be AI in a child's toy. I just don't really get it at all.
I think the reason behind it is because it's something they can put on the box, AI enabled, AI capable, and somebody thinks, oh, this is great.
Yeah, but
technology.
I don't know. I'm just like, for kids, what do they need? Like, can you ask it anything?
This one
This
you
one
could.
You can, I guess. I don't know. I had like the Cabbage Patch Kids when I was little, and they didn't even talk.
No.
I don't think I had any. Oh, I had a Furby.
Did you?
That was the only thing I think that really spoke.
Not AI enabled though.
No, it was like a little battery thing. Oh, I had a Kermit the Frog that sang too.
Was that
That was
AI
it.
enabled? No, because they
No.
didn't have AI then.
And then they took the batteries out because I played with them too much.
Well, I had a Pee Wee Herman doll. I loved Pee Wee's Playhouse. I was an avid fan until I found out that he went into a movie theater and he forgot his clothes. That's what I was told.
Damn.
That's what I was told. That's how it was explained.
Are you
to me.
AI enabled? Like,
No, I too have no filter.
I know, we need the child settings on you. All right, we got to move along to mine now. We always joke here that there's a national day for everything. It seems like there's also a Guinness World Record for everything. Two headlines caught my attention this morning. One read, quote, man rides a unicycle with 7 bowling balls to break a world record. The other read, Swedish man shoves 81 matches up his nose, earns world record. So let's unpack it. We'll start with the unicycle. This guy, David Record Breaker Rush, that's his name, has broken more than 300 world records in his lifetime. 300. There he is right there. He has been described as the most prolific Guinness World Record title holder on the planet. I think that right now he's up to 350. He says to get inspiration for this, he simply saw a highlight reel of some of the strangest Guinness World Records and thought to himself, I have bowling balls and I have a unicycle, so why don't I just try this? Right? There's 5, there's 6, there's 7. Other records broken by this guy include most bites taken from 3 apples while juggling in 1 minute, most t-shirts put on in 30 seconds, fastest time to drink 1 liter of lime juice through a straw, fastest time to stack 10 toilet paper rolls using 1 hand. The list goes on and on and on for like 340 more times. So then there's this other guy. His name is Martin Strobe. This guy here, he tried to break the world record to impress his kids. He said he realized his nostrils were pretty stretchy, so he figured, hey, why not give it a shot? The original world record holder for the most matches shoved up a nose was 68.
Wow.
So he was able to get a few more in there. I took a look at some of the other world records, some of the weirdest ones. They include longest mustache, most piercings in a lifetime. I don't know what this one is here.
These are some that I found.
Okay, longest fingernails,
Tallest hair.
so on and so forth. It makes me think that if we really put our mind to it, Daniel, we could probably break a world record if we really wanted to, and if we tried really, really hard. I don't have a unicycle, but I do have a bowling ball. And I feel pretty confident.
She's bending a cake pan.
She is.
Or a frying pan. Like, I feel as if just about anything can be a world record if you call up Guinness and say, hey,
Yeah.
I do this really fast or really well. Mm-hmm. They're going to say, okay, let's time you.
When I first started writing this story, I was kind of looking at it from a judgmental standpoint. But then after really reading and looking into a lot of these people and their talents, it's not hurting anyone here. In a time where things are kind of chaotic and a little frustrating, I think that we should just do whatever we can to find joy in our lives. And if it means drinking a liter of lime juice through a straw or doing whatever this person's doing.
He's eating a baby.
You guys could get longest continuous television newscast.
Say it again, Mark. Say it again.
Yes.
Longest continuous television newscast.
Boom.
So if that's what it takes to make you happy, then go for it, I guess. I'm jealous of that guy. I can't even open my mouth all the way.
I think, oh my God.
Oh, this
I
person,
think-
Oh my. That's dumb. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I think you're using the word talent maybe a little too loosely.
Why? It takes practice. You're not
Is that
just.
talent?
Well, I don't know. You're not just like shoving 81 matches up your nose one time and then calling it a day. It's going to take some practice.
Are you sure? He said he knew his nostrils were stretchy.
I don't know. Ask the AI teddy bear. I'll probably tell you.
This you wouldn't want to be in the Guinness book for whatever the AI teddy bears got planned for you.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I just feel that the last guy there, jumping jacks while he was on fire.
I wonder if that was a fireproof suit.
But
Do you
is
think
that
it was?
Is it? I'm sure it was. But is that a talent?
Well, I don't know. I guess maybe like mind over matter. Listen, I'm trying to give them all the benefit of the doubt
I
here.
understand. I just don't know that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous.
I think we need to find
probably
one
what
and
it is.
try to break it. Other than longest
McLean, can you
newscast
Guinness
ever on
something or
television.
Guinness something for us? Google something for us.
Yes.
Find
I
us.
heard you guys do one not too long ago.
It was the slapping one,
Yeah,
right?
the most
That
high
hurt.
fives.
Yeah.
We struggled with.
I don't want to do it again. You hurt my hand so bad.
You can stay seated this time, real quick.
Wasn't it standing? Wasn't that the
It
whole
was
point?
standing. Sorry, we're gonna stand.
Hold on, I gotta make sure
Jeff.
it's not tangled.
I know we don't have time
okay.
for this. Whatever.
I hate that.
Doing it completely wrong.
Hate it.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta go all the way back.
That
There
was
are rules,
right.
yes.
That was right. Then I think
See?
that's why we hurt ourselves.
It does take talent. You can't just go and start high-fiving.
I don't know that that's considered talent. I think it is skill.
Okay, fine. It takes skill.
I think it's skill.
All of these skilled people. How many matches do you think you could get up your nose?
He got what, 67?
81.
81. I could do 82. Have that AI teddy bear order me some matches.
Friday. Oh my gosh.
Stick around, a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we are checking in with Chris Lopez, who is live this morning, learning more about a holiday sale that's really heating up.
Yeah, don't forget, take us on the go. We're streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
There's a local gem that's been crafting beautiful, one-of-a-kind glass pieces for over 25 years. And just in time for the holidays, they're opening their doors for the annual holiday sale.
Moorfire Glass Studio hand makes each piece and designs them with care. Chris Lopez is live on location, checking out all the sparkly creations and festive finds. Chris?
Hey, what's up, guys? And a cool part about this month-long sale is they're also doing a fundraiser. So they're essentially fighting hunger with giving glass with the Center for Youth. I want to bring in Nalika Murray Fields with the Center for Youth. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys are just over the street, so very convenient here. Now, can you tell me about what's going on? It's the 28th through the 30th.
That's correct.
And you guys partnered up with a few different people.
We did. So we partnered up with More Glass Studios, Fire Glass Studios, and also the U of R. And what they're doing is bringing awareness to the need for food in our community. And they will be doing a fundraiser whereby you will be, if you donate food, you can receive an ornament. And also U of R has partnered to give handmade original stickers to anyone who donates over that weekend.
And that's awesome. So how does that work? If you come in here, let's say you have a bunch of rice or something like that, or beans and rice, how does it work with the ornament and the sticker?
So you bring it in to More Fire Glass Studios, and then they will give you donate.
It's that simple.
And then you'll also get a handmade sticker, original sticker from U of R for donating.
Okay, very straightforward and simple. But I want to talk to you guys about what you do, because you guys do a ton of different things at the Center for Youth. I think you guys deal with homelessness, of course, hunger, different services. For people that haven't heard about you, what do you guys do?
So what I would say in a nutshell is the Center for Youth is a catch-all for young people in this community across all of Monroe County. We have our runaway and homeless services. We also have our school-based services, and then we have our community-based services. What that looks like is our runaway and homeless youth help to house unhoused youth. or young people who are couch surfing, and that is a whole range of services for young people. Then we have our school-based services where we embed in schools across all of Monroe County and beyond, because we're in rural areas as well. And we offer social-emotional learning supports, and then we have our community-based programs, the largest youth employment services in Monroe County right now. We're so proud of that. We're doing a lot of work around it. We have our RJ program, and also we have our Teen Court program, because we want to offer alternatives to young people who are involved in our juvenile justice system.
Wow, okay, I have to do a morning show with you guys one morning to expand upon those different services, because that's a lot.
Absolutely.
How does a teen or a kid find out they need the help, or if someone knows someone that needs help, how do they go about contacting you guys?
So you can go on our website. You can also give us a call at 473-2464, or we have an alternate number, 442-6814. But you can also just show up at 905 Monroe Avenue or 797 Monroe Avenue.
And then we have about a minute left, so I'm going to ask you a personal question.
Okay.
You came to Rochester to be a teacher.
I did.
And you wanted a one-year stint at the Center for Youth
did.
Services, but you stayed. Why'd you stay?
Because the work that the Center for Youth does is hard work. It's passion work. We meet the needs of young people. We meet them where they are. And also we allow them to have voice, because they have the solutions to every issue that they're facing.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll probably be seeing her down the line. I'm going to try and book a morning show with you after this. I'm sending it back to you guys in studio for now. We have one more hit coming up for you guys on ARC Rochester. They make beautiful things here at More Fireglass Studio. Like I said, both functional and decorative. Back to you.
Looking forward to our gifts, Chris.
I know, I can't wait. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you,
appreciate it.
sir.
All right,
That
don't
is
go.
Mike.
When we come back, it is time for weather trivia.
Yeah, meteorologist Mark McLean will join us on the other side of the break.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean is joining us now. Mark, we're going to see the sun out there today.
Lots of sunshine, right?
It's been a while.
It's that time of the year you really start to think about the sunshine, right?
Mm-hmm.
You really start to miss it, too.
That point right there.
Okay.
Weather trivia today.
All right.
This is fun, right? Let's go up north.
Okay.
This is fun, right?
Yeah.
Point Barrow, Alaska. Uh-oh. Stinger. I don't know what happened to that thing.
Stinger didn't stung.
I don't know. Do you want to try to say the name of this place on the air? This is I should say this is formerly Point Barrow, Alaska.
Okay.
The most northern point in the United States. Since has been renamed. I can't say that name. I don't know. It looks like somebody took their hand and smashed it down on a keyboard. How many days will polar darkness? Uktivik?
Uktivik.
Uktivik?
Uktivik.
I don't know if somebody out there in the audience knows how to say that right. We could use a pronouncer. Ashley, is there a pronouncer
Ashley, can you Google
online?
that?
Okay. How many days will polar dark? Can you imagine that? Like 2 days ago, the sun set, and then X amount of days until the sun rises again?
I wouldn't leave the house. I would just
Like there must
stay
be
in.
there must be like grow lights, or there has to be a way that you get, because you need light, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, it's like you can't do without light, and like I mean, our studio lights are probably bright enough, but like lights at home aren't.
But
they don't bring joy or
the
anything.
yeah, well, the studio lights, they're bright enough, but we're not getting UVD from them. We're not getting
not.
not UVD.
Utkiadvik. Utkiadvik. Okay, well, that's a lot of syllables. 65 days, 38 days, 45 days, or 29 days until the sun comes back up there.
I think I know.
Okay.
I think I've got a pretty good guess as well.
Okay.
If I had to just like quit it all and go live like off the grid, I think I'd probably do Alaska.
Yeah, but like coastal areas, right? Not like interior, like Fairbanks.
No, like just gone. Like you'll
Yeah.
never see me again.
Oh. What did we do?
No, I'm saying like if I had to escape, check Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we have to change your name and get you out of the
Correct.
Okay. Alaska.
Witness protection program.
Yes.
Probably. Listen.
Yes.
There's only a few things that, well, we can't talk about.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
We're not allowed to bring it back up.
No.
Okay. Can we talk about the cold?
Sure.
Yes, we have to.
I guess we'll talk about the cold and the sunset out there. Hey, speaking of sunsets, our sunset, 4:42 today, which is about as early as it gets. Believe it or not, by December 20th, we're already bouncing back. Our earliest sunset is around December 15th. It's 4:36. So we're already on the way back up in just a month or so. This is not inspiring you.
No, it is.
Yes.
5:07, January 20th.
It's just
5:40.
difficult.
Yeah, I know.
It's difficult.
But it does go the other way pretty quickly. Once we get through January and into February, the daily gain is over 2 minutes. So
Those are the worst months.
yeah,
Yeah.
very hard.
February.
Very
January was particularly difficult this year. January lasted 7 months.
Yep.
It was a very winter-like month. We had 50 straight days with an inch of snow on the ground. And that was part of it. That lasted right through February.
I don't even know where the boots are.
It's been cold enough. This was the first morning driving in that you could actually see a little skim of ice on the ponds outside.
Ooh.
So it's been that cold. Yesterday was 22, of course. Today, 26. So it's been cold enough that we're actually starting to see that. 21 in York this morning, 28 in Dansville, but not as cold as this. It's 4 right now in Saranac Lake.
Wow.
Those poor people.
Some of your favorite vacation spots up there. Look at Old Forge, 10 degrees this morning. So yeah, it can get cold, and it can get colder somewhere else. But the sunshine there is going to feel good today. 26 degrees. It does feel like it's 26 outside. There's no wind, thankfully. And just a little bit of cloud cover. That cloud cover is sliding off to the east pretty quickly through the Finger Lakes. So I think most areas are going to get a good dose of vitamin D today, large high pressure, keeping things nice and quiet. And there is a weak cold front back to the west earlier this week. It looked like that front was going to give us a chance for some showers, but at this point, it looks like it's going to come through dry. So tomorrow morning, we're going to leave that smallest risk of a shower in there as that front moves on in, but realistically, the chance of seeing any rain is pretty limited for our Friday. So the weekend weather after Friday, you're thinking about it, Saturday and Sunday, this would be a good time to put out a few holiday decorations. I'm just talking about the long-term forecast.
Right.
And when you usually do that kind of thing, cleaning the gutters, cleaning up the leaves, putting out the...
This is the weekend for it.
I would think. The long-range forecast looks like it gets pretty cold pretty quick. Clouds and sun turning cooler Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny, 49 degrees, so a pretty decent setup. But give your car a few minutes out there if you haven't gone out to it yet. You're going to need to warm it up. Temps in the mid-40s, upper 40s this afternoon. Tonight, we'll drop into the upper 30s. That sunset again at 4:42 tonight. And the 7-day forecast doesn't show the cold air yet, but after Thanksgiving, there are some signs that we start to get into a more colder pattern, I guess. But travel weather for the first half of the week.
That's good.
Looking pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I know this is still a ways out, do you think people are going to have trouble getting home after Thanksgiving?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Certainly the cold air is there. So then you start thinking about wind directions for lake effect snow. Then you start thinking about, is there any large scale storm systems that will be colliding with this cold air? And that's stuff that's too far down the road to time out right now. But we'll have a pretty good idea early midweek next week as to just how much cold air is coming down, where the chunk of that is going to place, and.
Can you imagine having to live with him if this is if this is what he's like? Because then you got to think about the cold air, and you got to think about the
high pressure.
Line it all up. It's like
the high pressure coming in low
forensics.
from the south.
It's all forensics. Yeah.
God. God bless you, Kim McLean.
Saint Kim. I've said it before. I'll say it a million times. No, seriously though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing. That was a lot of science talk. I'm not gonna lie.
Upper 40s isn't bad, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not.
and that's
Not
a
at
whole
all.
week. That's
Not
a
at
whole
all.
week of that. So
All right.
maybe a little while before we see a week of 40s again after that. But hey,
You want to come over and do the gutters?
the gutters.
They definitely
Leaf
need to
blower.
be cleaned. Oh, yeah.
Or you can take a garden hose and put on like a pressure nozzle on there
Yeah.
and just worm it
Yes.
down.
Or
That's what
you
I
can
do.
take the garden hose and do it for me.
See?
Heights.
She's willing to pay you.
Oof.
Give me
No.
the receipt. Give me the receipt. I'll bill it to Arc
cool,
Rochester.
cool, cool. Awesome.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, a lot more to come here on Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Good Thursday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on Arc Rochester. We want to look ahead now to the much anticipated addition opening in the Finger Lakes region tomorrow.
IKEA will open a 70,000 square foot store at Destiny, USA, just outside Syracuse, and people are really, really excited about this.
They absolutely are. Isabel Daughtry from our sister station gives us a sneak peek inside.
We got the first look on what guests can expect when coming to the IKEA at Destiny, USA. From kitchen arrangements to bath and bedroom displays, it gives people the imagination on what their perfect home could look like. The third IKEA to open in New York State is coming to Syracuse, bringing the well-known brand closer to shoppers across central New York.
You know, we have over 5,500 articles on display with over 3,000 available to take away. But it's important for us in this new format store that our customers all get the IKEA experience. So we have inspiration, we have IKEA food, we have as-is departments, We have a pickup and returns department. So the true IKEA experience will be here.
And it won't just be the furniture people get to enjoy if they head out for the grand opening Friday. The store is planning a morning full of celebration as doors open to the public.
So we have a DJ coming on Friday morning from 7:30. We've got lots of giveaways, we've got prizes, we've got gift cards to give out. So yeah, we're anticipating a lot of interest from the market, and also we want to have a lot of fun as well. That's important.
The manager pointed out an important part of the IKEA experience, how prices are handled.
We make things accessible by how we price in our market, so we make sure we have the lowest price on the market for once. So for all the product areas that we have the guaranteed lowest price in the market.
Spence also touched on one of IKEA's most iconic features, the pre-arranged rooms that let shoppers see how products fit together.
The inspiration levels in IKEA, you know, we have this unique advantage, I think, over some of our competitors, that we have these room sets that you can go and really see how these products can work in your home. And whether that's a new kitchen or a new bedroom or a new bathroom, down to just furnishing it out with some of the accessories within the drawers or, you know, smart storage solutions.
Doors open at 10 a.m. this Friday, the 21st, but guests are more than welcome to start lining up at 7 a.m. Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Isabel Doherty.
Meatballs.
Yeah.
They've got the meatballs.
I know. You've never had them, though.
No.
Obviously, they don't make vegan.
No.
A vegan
Not that I know of.
version of that. I have never been to an IKEA before.
So IKEA is unique in that not only is it massive, but it has arrows on the floors everywhere in the store, so you know where you're going. Because they map out the store for you to walk in and walk through the store.
Huh.
You snake through the store.
Cool.
It's kind of cool. It's great, but you get lost in there so easily.
Yeah.
So easily.
I could see that happening.
Was this the bedroom set that we were looking at, or was it the one over here, the umlaut and the Higginsflagen?
Have you purchased anything from IKEA?
Sure have.
What have you purchased?
My most everything in my first apartment came from IKEA.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
That's neat.
Yes. Living in Los Angeles, California. The year was 2005. Yeah, my parents came out and moved me into my apartment, and we went to IKEA.
And it's relatively affordable, yes?
Yes.
That's the point of it.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
great. I mean, hey, you know, I remember in Buffalo, people would talk about driving to Canada to go to IKEA.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun store to walk into.
All right.
It is. You're going to want to walk out with something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need it? Maybe not. Mm-hmm. Is it, top quality? Debatable.
Yeah.
But
It gives
it's fun.
you something to do.
It's exactly.
There you go. And
Exactly.
this is also cool. Starting tomorrow morning, we're going to be getting a live interview from the brand new IKEA. We're chatting with our sister station all about the excitement as they get ready for that grand opening celebration.
How many people do you think will be in line? We heard her say there that they can start lining up at 7. Do you think at 7 o'clock will there be an immediate line?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yep,
I
without
agree.
a doubt.
Yeah, I'll be in line.
Okay.
Oh, you're off tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
I'm out sick.
Oh.
Stick around. A lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we are once again going live to Chris Lopez, who is browsing a selection of handcrafted gifts that are truly on fire this holiday season.
And don't forget, take us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Happening this Saturday, a local favorite is lighting up the South Wedge with its annual holiday sale.
Yeah, More Fire Glass Studio, Rochester's only glass-blowing studio, has been crafting one-of-a-kind pieces for more than 25 years. Chris Lopez has been live there for us throughout the morning. And from what I understand, this is what you're bringing back for Mark? It's a pickle.
I was just trying to show off the pickle and how when the light hits it, it kind of changes a little bit. I know it's the same ornament, but the light hitting the glass makes it absolutely a lot more beautiful, at least in my opinion. Mark, I'm sorry, this is not for you. However, you can, Mark, Dan, Abby, use code THANKFUL either in-store or online at More Fire Glass to get your pickle if you would like. I'm here with Elizabeth Lyons this morning, founder of More Fire Glass. Jen has been hard at work all morning for all of these live shots. Have to give her a shout out. Incredible concentration. So I was thinking on my way here, and I think I told you about it. An artist that's painting can walk away, have dinner, go to sleep. Once she's working on that, she can't go away. She's stuck there.
That's true. That is true. It's a process that's from beginning to end, no stopping.
Is that like, so I have a feeling that some people that do glass blowing have a personality trait that they kind of like to put stuff down, pick it back up, put stuff down, pick it back up. This forces you to make sure you complete something. You have to complete, I mean, you technically don't, but you should.
You should. Yeah, absolutely. I think glass blowing is kind of interesting because it's this series of steps that you go through, but it's also meditative, and then you have to focus so your mind is clear when you're working.
Are you in a zen-like state when you're doing it, or a flow state like they say in boxing where you're not thinking about your next move, you're just doing it regardless of how dangerous this actually is?
I think it's a combination of those moments, because we've done these steps so many times that they're kind of like, it's like muscle memory, but then sometimes you have to think on your feet.
And 21,026 degrees is what she is working with right there. So incredibly dangerous. That is so hot. We're gonna walk out into the showroom area and point out some stuff. We haven't been back here in a little bit. The holiday ornaments, you guys crush it every single time I come back here with the different stuff. You have different cactus, boom boxes. I'm gonna buy my girlfriend's daughter, Kalina, one of the boom boxes. You have the pickle. Who comes up with the ideas?
We do. We're just constantly trying to come up with something new. I mean, every year we figure out something, and then some ornaments sort of are repeated over the years. I mean, there are hundreds of different options.
And this coming weekend, we were watching Jen all morning, but other people can come and watch her Saturday, I believe?
Saturday, 10 to 4.
10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then if someone walked in here, I get it, the ornaments, that catches everyone's eye, but maybe is there something underrated in here that you feel someone should take home?
I think that we have a lot of favorites here. So these floral tea light holders are a favorite. We also have these birds over here that Jen makes that everybody loves. They're really sweet and they're great gifts. They come in 2 sizes. We have tons of vase options.
Is it a vase or a vase?
It's a vase.
It's a vase.
Well, it could be a vase. You can call it whatever you'd like.
Debate at home, if you will. And then you said one more thing.
No, and then we have lots of cups and glasses, and we have Rochester cups. So there's a lot of things that are smaller kinds of gift items that, people love.
Everything is incredibly unique in here. And if it's not unique, so you're like, okay, well, that's a cup, they will put their own spin on it and make the cup handmade, and then have the Rochester flower in there, because this is the Flower City. I'm gonna send it back to you in studio. Come check this place out real quick. What are your hours if someone does want to come in here?
So we're generally open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4, but with our holiday events, we'll be open this Saturday, and then also Small Business Saturday
Okay.
and that weekend, and also Friday after Thanksgiving.
Good
So-
point. Support your small business, and this is a woman-owned small business in Rochester. I'm gonna send it back to you. We'll have information on 13 WEM and Fox Rochester. Back to you in studio. Use code THANKFUL.
I wouldn't mind that cup either, Chris.
Do you call it a vase or a vase, Daniel?
It depends on who I'm speaking to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For you, what do you prefer?
Probably that nasally A. Vase.
Vase?
Yeah.
A vase?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a vase then. Hey, when Arc Rochester returns, we are previewing an upcoming production that's all about love, lies, and a little chaos.
Stick around. We're back after this.
To 9 this morning, tonight through Saturday, Webster Thomas High School is taking the great words of the Bard and putting them on stage for their fall production, Much Ado About Nothing.
Yeah, the classic romantic comedy is not one you're going to want to miss. This morning, we're talking to some of the cast about the play and what it's all about. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for coming in.
I'm glad to be here.
Let's get right into it. Who can give us, let's introduce yourselves, I should say. Start out, tell us your name, your year, and who you're playing.
I'm Mia Fellows. I'm a junior, and I play Beatrice.
Hi, I'm Dominic. I'm a junior, and I'm playing Claudio.
I'm Mateo. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Benedict.
Hi, I'm Jack Dayton. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Dogberry.
Very nice. Now, before we dive into the show, I imagine for some of you this is not the first time you've been on stage and performed, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have aspirations to do this beyond high school?
Yeah, definitely. Like casual theater in college and stuff.
Very good.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah, the rest of you too?
Yeah.
Nodding your heads. All right. Very good. So, Much Ado About Nothing. We call it a classic, but for somebody who's unfamiliar, give us the little overview, the premise of it.
I think the concept is, it's definitely, universally known, love, relationships, but it goes further than that, It's a lot about secrets. It's a lot about telling secrets. It's a lot about gossiping and talking about people behind their back and the effects of that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And can you talk to us about your individual characters, who you play? I want to start with you.
Okay. Beatrice, she's very strong-minded, I guess. She likes telling her opinion. She likes talking, and she doesn't take any nonsense,
Kind of sounds like
Kind
you.
of reminds me of my coworker here.
No, I was saying that about you.
And for you?
Claudio is kind of the classic, you know, Shakespeare romantic character. He is naive. He very easily falls in love, but he's very stupid. You know, he's very easily tricked, and that has a big effect on the show going forward.
That sounds like Mark McLean.
Oh,
so that works. And for you?
Benedict's kind of like, he's a bachelor, but by his own will. He just refuses all love and refuses to accept that he is in love. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And how about you?
Well, Dogberry is always a smarterist in the room. He's not the brightest. He's
Okay,
not the brightest.
all right.
He's the master constable of Messina, the setting in which the play takes place. And he definitely vomits words out before he knows what they actually mean. So.
Listen, that's we know a couple of those people around here. I think everyone knows a couple of those people. For somebody sitting at home who wants to come and see this show, why should they?
I think that Shakespeare can kind of intimidate a lot of people, you know, like just the way that the words are spoken and stuff like that. I want to assure people at home that they should be not worried about anything. I think that it can sound complicated and it can seem daunting, but the way that the people acted on stage and the way, like Shakespeare, you know, you read it in class, but also it's more meant to be experienced and seen on stage versus just reading it, you know?
Yeah.
So you're going to experience it on a much deeper level, and you're going to actually understand what we're saying.
Sure, you have characters on stage telling the story rather than you know, voicing the characters in your own head, reading the story.
Very
sure.
good. All right, so we're running low on time here. Give us the ticketing information. When, where, how can people get tickets, so on and so forth.
The shows are November 20th, 21st, and 22nd at 7:30 at Thomas High School.
How do we get tickets?
Hometown tickets, that's the link, right? Hometown, yep.
You can also buy them at the door.
Great.
Perfect.
Okay.
And we will make sure to post all of this and much more on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning. Thank you all so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Time right now is 8:55. Much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Coming up in today's Political Pulse, President Trump signed off on the bill requiring the Justice Department to release its files on Jeffrey Epstein, how long the DOJ has to get it done, and why there are concerns about the content. Then, when New York City's mayor-elect and President Trump will have their first face-to-face meeting. And just into the newsroom, the surprising numbers from the September jobs report. Plus, who will be attending former Vice President Dick Cheney's funeral later this morning. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this.
This Thursday morning. It is Friday Eve.
Oh, it is.
The weekend is near, my friends.
It felt like Friday today to me. I don't.
You know what? Call it now.
Yeah.
Say it's Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not too late.
We'll see what happens. We'll see
Okay.
what happens. Weather trivia.
Let's do it.
Sunsets getting earlier and earlier and earlier. We're still losing visible day length, but there's a place to the north, formerly called Point Barrow. We just had to pronounce her last hour, and I still can't remember it. Do you remember? I can't remember. This is the new pronunciation of it.
I forgot already.
I can't.
Utkavik.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
How many days will polar darkness last
Yeah.
in former Point Barrow? And your selections?
I think it's 65 days, isn't
65?
Utqiagvik.
There it is.
I'm going to go 38.
38?
There's no way it's...
Lisa, Yvonne, Lisa Ann, Eva and husband, Barbara A, Julie B, Barb and Rod A.
I mean, how long is the season?
So this is the way to do the math, right?
Yeah.
How far are we from the start of winter?
A little... Oh, just about a month.
Okay, and then it would be that same amount of time again on the back half before the sun came back up.
So 65.
So that's
so that makes
that's
sense.
the way to do it. So that's the way. But you know, it's hard to imagine an environment where you don't have sun because of the Earth's tilt for 65 days, right? Isn't that?
It is weird. It is weird.
Once I went on a cruise, and this was at the start of summer. It was in late June, and it was near the equator. And, you know, we have our 8:54 p.m. sunset here that time of the year. It's very late. You know, and we were topside, and the sun set at like 7 o'clock. And I knew, you know, what was going on.
Sure.
But it caught me off guard because down there, the sun is very intense, but it is only a 12-hour day. Yeah.
Point Barrow, though.
Yes.
Is that where you experience, will they experience 65 days of sunlight as well?
In the summertime, yeah. It'll be a continuous day. Yeah. The sun will never set. I don't know which one's worse, right?
See, I would be fine with the sun not
You'd have to
setting.
have the blackout curtains and all the rest of that,
wouldn't.
right?
You just, no, you wear an eye mask. You need the sunlight.
What kind of a celebration would there be on January 22nd when the sun came back up?
Rager.
A rager?
But it would still be very cold.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even like.
Yeah, there's no real warmth up there, I guess. When you're on the North Slope, it doesn't happen.
No,
right?
you need to go door to door and do wellness checks after that amount of time.
Wellness checks, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. I thought it would make
It is.
a good weather trivia. We miss you, son, right?
We do.
447 to 442 over the last week. We'll get down to as early as 436 about the second week of December, and then it's going to start slowly going the other way. And look at this. This was our photo of the day on GDR too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Piebald deer.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little genetic thing going on there. 1% of deer are piebald deer, but those are both bucks. Both look healthy, right? And the Muddy Paw Outlook today has, look at this. It's been a while.
Wow.
5 straight.
Oh my gosh.
There's a small chance tomorrow that we get a sprinkle, but it's barely worth a mention.
I mean, which is good because I don't think you're getting anywhere near those deer to clean off their feet.
Nope. And it's weird. Sometimes you see the bird feeders and stuff, and people like feed them by hand. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Scared.
Yeah.
And does it make you nervous?
I don't know, but you can go on a trail too, a Mendon Ponds Park Birdsong Trail, and you can fill your hand up with seed, and the birds will land on your hand while you're walking.
Okay.
It's wild. It's wild. I don't know if I like being that close to nature. I don't know.
They're birds, Mark.
All right, I guess.
Are you scared of birds?
Not scared of birds, but it's just.
He's scared of birds.
I don't know. 31 degrees. We've got a little sunshine out there right now. We're in pretty good shape here. Satellite radar has the clouds shifting off to the east, so it's one of those rare November days where we get just about a full day of sunshine. This time of the year, we only average about 36% possible sunshine. That's it. And with the days as short as they are, it does make it a little tough. But high pressure in the northeast and that weak cold front back to the west, that's what gives us a very small chance of seeing a shower tomorrow. So the clouds will come back later tonight. There's that little rain west of Toronto there. Watch it just kind of fold up as it goes across the area. So lots of clouds tomorrow, but really not a lot going on in terms of the overall weather. And kind of seasonable into the weekend. We'll be in the upper 40s today. The average is 47. 54 tomorrow and low 40s for Saturday. So kind of in the wheelhouse of where we should be for this time of the year. It'll be lots of sunshine, mid-40s for the afternoon. Tonight drops back into the upper 30s, so not quite as cold as it's been the last 2 mornings with increasing clouds. That sunset 442. And the extended forecast has temperatures back to near 50 by Sunday, Monday. It's a great weekend to get the yard cleaned up, to do the outside stuff. Rain-free weekend because we just know where things are headed. And I'll say this, after Thanksgiving, this looks like a much more active weather pattern than what we're experiencing right now. And, we've got the countdown to winter.
31 days.
Yeah, but we know that's not real in Western New York.
No.
It started last week.
Hey, Ashley,
Yeah.
as soon as we hit 0 days until winter, we're going to need the spring one.
I say we skip right ahead to summer. We just start counting for summer.
From the start of winter?
From the start of winter.
That's a lot of days.
That's okay.
It's a lot of days. 31 days.
Boy.
It's going to be okay.
It will be okay. Look at those cars, though.
I know.
They're walking because their cars are plowed in.
When we were talking about Snowvember yesterday in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oy.
I think Buffalo probably had this beat. right?
Yeah.
Oh, of
my
course.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where was this? Any idea what street that is?
I'm trying to look at the license plate there that you can see. What, maybe like a ski. It's our photo?
It's our photo.
Interesting.
Huh.
Well, a view like that coming to a neighborhood near you soon.
If this picture had sound to it, we would need to bleep
The entire thing.
Yeah, all of those
everybody
people.
shoveling
You know
and
that they're
scraping?
like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
sure.
right, McLean.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
We still have a lot to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we are becoming a couple of dancing queens this Thursday morning.
A little too on the nose, Ashley. Don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back after this. (9/11), Abigail, get your dancing shoes ready, my friend, and prepare for the time of your life because Spencerport High School is preparing for Curtains Up of its production of Mamma Mia.
The show starts tonight, and this morning we have some of the cast here in the studio to talk about it. You guys, thanks so much for coming in today. We really, really appreciate it. Do us a favor, go around, introduce yourselves, tell us your name, what year you are, and who you play in the show.
My name's Tyler Lovenguth. I'm a junior, and I'm playing Sam.
My name is Jocelyn Glidden. I'm a sophomore, and I play Donna.
My name is Grace Gringer. I'm a senior, and I play Sophie.
My name is Dennis Erdogan, and I am a senior, and I play Bill.
My name is Taya Bauman. I'm a senior, and I play Lisa.
My name is Aiden Tyson. I'm a senior, and I play Harry Bright.
Now, for someone sitting at home who may know the music of ABBA and for whatever reason they've not seen the show staged or seen any of the movies, give us a breakdown of this show.
Am I doing it? Okay.
Sure.
So it's about this girl, Sophie, and she's getting married, and she wants to have her dad walk her down the aisle, but the only thing is she doesn't know who her dad is. So she invites her 3 possible dads, us 3, and yeah, madness ensues, I guess.
It is one of those movies, productions, shows that everybody will kind of be tapping their feet to and kind of dancing along in their seats. For the music, what is, any of you can answer, or all of you can answer, what is your favorite song that you get to perform?
I know.
You know yours. I think mine is probably Knowing Me, Knowing You. It's a good one.
Okay.
My favorite is One of Us. I just really like the whole song.
My favorite's probably either Lay All Your Love or Under Attack.
I think probably Lay All Your Love or The Name of the Game. Our pit is just really good at with their instruments and stuff like that, so it's very nice to hear in the background.
I think mine's Voulez-Vous, just because it's so upbeat and it's just so much fun to do.
Yeah.
I would say mine's also Voulez-Vous, just because it's so fun to have everyone dancing with such high energy at the end of an act. It's just so much fun.
No one picked Mamma Mia is their favorite song.
I was kind of surprised too, I'm not gonna lie.
No one picked
judgment.
Mamma Mia.
No judgment.
No, none whatsoever. There's also a lot of dancing in this show, though. What is it like memorizing the lines, learning all the music, learning all of the steps and moves, and then standing on stage in front of your peers and performing? Is it nerve-wracking?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a process, but I mean, once you get it down, it's so much fun. You just feel like you're having a really good time. And I mean, I've been doing theater for so long that I'm so used to it that I'm not really nervous when I'm on stage. I think it's so much fun.
I think it's very, you have to really train yourself to memorize what you have to do, and also balancing what you have to do outside of theater. It's a very hard challenge, but it's very nerve-wracking when you're on stage, because before you're very confident and stuff like that, but then it starts to wear down on you.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to answer?
I think it's a lot easier than you would think it is, because we practice 6 days out of the week. And we have the time to memorize our things, and we're so used to doing all of this that it's just second nature.
I'm not in it a lot, but when I am, I know my stuff, so.
Very good. Confidence is key, right?
Absolutely.
I imagine that after all of the rehearsals, all of the days, all of the time together, it might be a little emotional for all of this to come to an end. How are we feeling for, the show, and then knowing that the end is near? Sorry.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad to say goodbye to my seniors.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little it's bittersweet, but I mean, we all see each other at school, so we're not gonna lose each other. And we have such a good community where we're all so tight-knit. So we're just really losing the show, but it's okay, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done this for all 4 years of high school, so I've just gotten so close with everyone. I know it's definitely going to be it's going to be super emotional, but it's just so rewarding in the end that it just feels good either way.
I think it's just the fact that I've gotten to know all these underclassmen, these new people who joined who have never done theater before, or have, and they're joining us at the high school. It's very sad to be this is only our first show, and now we don't have any more. But I think it all coming together is totally worth it. It's totally worth every moment.
I have one question, because from what I understand, there is a rather rowdy member of stage crew. Is that right? His last name, I think, is McLean.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No comment.
No comment? Is he good at being stage crew?
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Very good.
He is.
Okay.
He likes saying the word bodacious a lot, I've been told.
Awesome. All right, for someone sitting at home, they want to see the show. When, where, how do we get tickets?
It's actually, opening night is today, and it will be at 7 o'clock, and tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and Saturday matinee at 2.
1 p.m.
1? not to. I said that wrong during previews. Oops. And at 1 and at 7.
All right, very good.
And then tickets are $14. You can get them online or at the door.
Man, what a steal. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. And break a leg. I know you guys are going to do great, and we'll post all of the information for you over on our website, foxrochester.com.
9:18 this morning, when Arc Rochester returns, Stephanie Joseph will be in studio to break down some of our top political headlines.
We have the Political Pulse coming up next.
It's time for a political pulse check here on Arc Rochester. President Trump has signed off on a bill directing the Justice Department to release its files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. However, questions remain about where they will be shared and how complete the files may be once released. Attorney General Pam Bondi could redact information that would put any active federal investigations at risk. She says new information has surfaced but did not disclose details. President Trump has asked her to look into Epstein's ties to Democrats. The DOJ now has less than 30 days to make the files public. Democrats remain skeptical about the full release of those files.
But we will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
No hiding, no game playing, no covering up. Pressure to make sure the documents are released in their entirety and not warped by a corrupt DOJ. Who's hell-bent on hiding the truth, bending the law, and protecting Trump.
New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani will meet with President Donald Trump at the White House for the first time. Trump announcing plans on Truth Social. He's called Mamdani a communist in the past and said that if Mamdani won, he would pull federal funding from the city. Mamdani is a self-described democratic socialist. Not much is known about what the two will discuss. President Trump only saying further details to follow on social media. Earlier this week, Mamdani said he wants to talk about affordability with the president.
In a conversation with the president, I will make clear that even New Yorkers that I had met over the course of this campaign who had voted for the president, they told me that what they had voted for was a lower cost of living. What we are finding is that the administration's actions are making that all the more difficult.
And we're hearing from the Education Secretary as the Trump administration takes more steps toward dismantling the department. They're in the process of moving at least 6 offices to 4 other departments. Those include the Health and Human Services, Labor, Interior, and State departments. A source tells CNN the Education Department would still maintain some oversight and leadership. This would allow McMahon to dismantle the department slowly, but can't be done officially without an act of Congress.
I understand that Congress wants to have transparency. That's why we're doing these proof of concepts, so that we can go back to them and say, this is what we've done, this is how it's worked, this is how we believe that it will actually even be more efficient to operate this way and with less bureaucracy, less regulation.
Governor Kathy Hochul and the state's education commissioner released a statement earlier this week against the move, saying, quote, by outsourcing the department's responsibilities to other federal agencies, the administration is moving closer to its misguided goal of dismantling our education system, and in doing so, threatens to upend New York's school system, putting millions of students' educations at risk. And new this morning, the September jobs report is out, showing a jump in the number of jobs added that month. Employers added 119,000 jobs. That is more than twice the estimates from economists. New August data shows 4,000 fewer jobs were added than initially reported. The unemployment rate rose by 0.1 percentage point to 4.4%. This data was on hold due to the government shutdown, which ended last week. And finally, former Vice President Dick Cheney will be laid to rest later this morning. Cheney died earlier this month at age 84 after battles with pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. He served as VP under George W. Bush, becoming one of the most influential people in that role. Bush is expected to deliver a tribute. Former President Biden will also be among more than 1,000 guests expected to attend. A source tells CNN President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance were not invited. Cheney's funeral is scheduled for 11 a.m. at Washington National Cathedral in D.C. And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
6:27. Thanks so much for sticking with us this Thursday here on ARC. This week is International Fraud Awareness Week, sounding the alarm about ongoing scams and ways to keep yourself safe.
Recently, there's been a rise in phishing and spoofing scams online. For more on some key warning signs and what to look out for, we're joined now by the Chief Information Security Officer for ESL, Matt Davis. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, so phishing and spoofing and fraud in general. Let's get right into it. We all have to do those security trainings, right, that come through our email, and, you get the countdown, 4 days left, 3 days left. I've heard of phishing and I've heard of fraud, but tell everybody what spoofing is, because that might be one that isn't maybe talked about as much.
Absolutely, yeah. So spoofing is a form of phishing. It's essentially where you're going to get an email or a text message, and it's going to look like it's coming from a legitimate entity, whether it's a financial institution or a retail organization that you're working with. And then they're going to try to trick you into thinking it's legitimate and disclosing some kind of information to them or performing an action.
Okay, forgive me. How's that different than phishing? Because maybe I just don't know one scam from the other.
Absolutely, yeah. So spoofing is actually a type of phishing. So,
Okay.
yeah. So basically, that's a tactic that phishers can use to kind of establish that trust to get you to do what they want you to do when they're reaching out to you.
Interesting. Okay. So, what can people do during this Fraud Awareness Week to keep themselves safe, aside from doing those security trainings and all the mandatory work?
Absolutely. I always say kind of just take an extra minute when you get one of these messages and take a look at a few things. For example, if it's an email, check out where the email is being sent from. If there's any links in the email, you can hover over it with your mouse and see where it's directing you to. And the biggest thing is kind of just trust your gut. If something seems too good to be true, or they're asking you something you're not comfortable with, reach out to the entity that the message appears to be coming from. And one thing to keep in mind with that, a lot of these fraudsters out there, they'll actually provide communication information on the text message or the email. So use independent contact information. If it appears to be coming from your bank, go to your bank's website and use the contact information there, not on the message.
Are there any other telltale signs that the email is phishing? Are we looking for things like typos and urgency? You have to get back to me right away, so you can't think about this.
Urgency is a big one. They want you not to have time to be able to think about what's happening. They want to rush you into a rash decision so you don't have time to really think through everything. Another thing that you'll see is if you're getting asked for any kind of credentials, like a username or a password, that's a telltale sign of phishing as well. A financial institution, a bank, they're not going to ask for that sort of thing via text message or an email.
All right, so we've talked a lot about what phishing is. What is the danger that comes along with it? Aside from just getting access to your personal information, like your email or your password, for the whole company that you work for, why is it so important to protect yourself and the rest of your coworkers?
Absolutely. There's a lot of things that can happen from phishing. One is just financial damage, getting into a bank account or financial information. The fraudsters are always going to try to steal money or get some kind of financial advantage. Identity theft is another big one. So some of these fraudsters will actually get personal information about you, and then they can impersonate your identity and then open loans, take out lines of credit, things like that. So that's another thing that we've seen recently.
Can we talk briefly about passwords? I'm sure you saw it or read it in the headlines. Within the past month and a half, we saw some crooks go into the Louvre and they stole a bunch of paintings, and then lo and behold, we find out the password for the security cameras at the Louvre was Louvre.
Yes.
How do we set appropriate passwords for the museums in our house?
Yeah, there's a couple tips I have for that. One is we recommend obviously using different passwords for different sites, which as human beings, it can be hard to remember all of that. So there are technologies out there, password safes, where you can store all your different passwords, and then you just have to remember one password to get in, to get all those back. I also recommend passphrases. So instead of using a 7 or 8 digit password, having a a phrase, and that makes the password longer, it can be easier to even remember then. And then a third thing, where it's offered, there's a thing called multi-factor authentication. So you have your username and password, and then you might get texted a number, or you have an app on your phone, you click OK. That really makes a huge difference, because if a fraudster gets your username and password, they still need to get that third piece of information.
Wow. Do we ever see fraudsters who send authentication emails where they're like, oh, you have to re-enter your email, re-enter your passcode, something like that?
Yeah, we see that all the time. So the most popular one we're seeing today is the fraudsters will reach out and say, hey, you have a fraudulent charge on your account. Click on this link to address it, and it brings you to a fake login page, and then they have you enter your username and password to seemingly address this fraudulent charge, and then they have your credentials.
For someone sitting at home who might have joined us mid-conversation and they want to learn more about keeping their identity, their finances, and their collections at home safe, is there a website, a resource that you would send them to?
Yeah, I would recommend on any of your financial institutions you have relationships with, they have educational pages on there that can help educate you on what to do to keep your financial credentials and things safe, as well as your other valuable information. So that's a good place to start.
Perfect.
Very good. Thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it, and we certainly appreciate all the advice. And if you at home would like to learn more, we'll put more information for you over on foxrochester.com.
9:34 this morning. Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back. History has its eyes on the Rochester Auditorium Theater. We'll tell you why after the break.
And don't forget, you can always watch us on the go wherever you are. Join us live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Rochester is not going to want to miss its shot as the Broadway sensation Hamilton takes over the Webster Auditorium Theater.
The musical is currently running shows through the end of the month. Our guest this morning has seen her fair share of musicals and stages. We're joined now by Lauren Maria Sousa, who is playing Eliza in the show, to tell us all about it. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. For someone sitting at home or who may have been living under a rock for the past 15 years, tell us about Hamilton.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Hamilton is the story of the birth of the country, the Revolution, 1776 and onward, but told through Alexander Hamilton's eyes, as well as his friend's eyes, his wife's eyes, sister-in-law. So you get to see everyone and his life and their journey of navigating life through a revolution and the birth of a country, which is crazy.
This is a musical that blew up. I remember when all of my social media, it was just Hamilton video, Hamilton video. You could not escape it.
No.
For you, was this like a dream come true, getting this role? Was this like, I had no idea that this was something I wanted to pursue, but as soon as it became available, it was like you had to jump on it?
It was crazy. I first heard the soundtrack when I was at community college at the time, and I remember it was crazy. In order to get the sheet music, you had to go through all these channels, and I remember my professor being like, you should learn Helpless. I saw the show in New York. I think you'd be great in this role. And this was 10 years ago. So to now be in it 10 years later, I'm like, wow. Holy crap, like they really knew something when we gave me that sheet music, because now here I am doing it every night. Yeah.
Full circle moment, and it's quite the production. There is singing and dancing throughout the entire show.
Mm-hmm.
It's nonstop movement on stage. What is it like having to put all of this together, then take it apart every 2 or 3 weeks and put it all back together again in a different city? What is that tour life like?
It's a lot. I mean, luckily this is my 3rd national tour, so I kind of had the ropes already. But I mean, our crew is amazing. So the night that we're finishing the show, it's our last night in the city, 8th show of the week, Sunday night. They're slowly taking apart the set to bring it to the new city. And then they get in a sleeper bus and they go to the next city and set it up there while we get to sleep and travel the next day. So I mean, our crew is incredible. Costumes, it takes a village. The whole tour life, you have to find family and people rather than in a physical house, sort of.
All right, so I've always been curious to know this. So if you don't mind, walk us through it. A typical day when you have a performance in the evening. So you wake up at what time, and then what do you do leading up to get ready, you know?
I was just talking about this to somebody, but I mean, by the time you get home from the show ends at like 10 or 10:15, or at least here it does. You know, you get home at 10:30, 10:45, and you have to wind down from the show. So I go to bed at it's so bad, but like midnight, 12:30, and then I let myself sleep, because if I don't sleep enough, my voice can't really recover from the night before, especially if we have 2 shows in a day. I gotta sleep. So I hit the pillow, I sleep until at least 10. If I can get to 10:30, that's like the sweetest spot. But I mean, it's a lot of taking care of yourself, especially with Eliza. You sing a majority of the songs in the show, and you have multiple solo songs, multiple duets. So I mean, you really have to take care of your body kind of like a temple. Lots of sleep, lots of water, lots of not talking during the day sort of thing. You gotta take care of yourself, kind of treat yourself like a temple a little bit.
Tell us a little bit about the rest of the cast, the people you play opposite.
Oh my gosh, a lot of people are new to the show. So for some of us, this is our first time being in the show. And then we have other people who are Hamilton veterans who have been here for 6, 7, 8 years.
Wow.
So it's a mixture of people. We rehearsed the show from the ground up in New York City at New 42. And it's the first new cast that we've had in 6 years.
That's amazing.
Incredible, right? It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, you talked a little bit about, all of the songs that you sing. Do you have a favorite?
Oh my gosh, my favorite song in the show is not one that I sing, but it is Dear Theodosia. I love that it's the slowest part of the show, and in this controlled chaos and all of this amazing rap and fast-paced music, you actually have this moment where it's just 2 spotlights and 2 people singing to their children in a way that I was like, oh, that's so gentle. I love when it slows down. But my favorite song Eliza sings is That Would Be Enough.
Lauren, we don't want you to leave the cast, but what I'm asking is, what would you like to do next?
I mean,
whenever next is.
Whatever next is, I haven't had a Broadway debut yet. I would love to be on Broadway, whether that's with this show or, I mean, my absolute dream role is like Elphaba in Wicked.
Okay.
That would be the dream.
So you must be pretty excited to see the movie, right?
Oh my gosh,
Did you
we're
see
seeing it
it
on Friday. I haven't seen it yet, but we're all seeing it together on Friday. I can't even, I'm sitting here like, okay.
Producer Ashley, did you hear that? Lauren's going to the movie with her friends. Producer Ashley won't go with me. I might just.
Hey, I never said that.
I might just show up with you guys.
Yeah, come along.
I would appreciate it. For somebody sitting at home who wants to see Hamilton while it's at RBTL, what do they need to know? How do they get tickets, and when does the show run through?
We run through, and this week and next week, we have 8 shows a week, and the matinees on Saturday and Sunday are at 1, and then all the evening shows are at 7, so you don't have to think crazy about any other show times. You can go to the theater, you can go online, there's so many ways to get tickets. I believe there's a good amount left, and I mean, come see the show. It's more relevant today than ever, so.
Very good. Thank you. And we talked just a little bit during the commercial break. You said already the Rochester audience has been very engaged. Do you encourage that?
Absolutely. Hoot and holler, scream, stand and applaud. We love getting the energy from the audience, and it only makes us more excited to be here. The last 2 nights have been crazy. Everyone's insane. Amazing.
Absolutely love it. Lauren, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Time right now is 9:43. Stick around when we come back. We're going to get a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Friday Eve.
We're back right after this. I don't like how this begins. Anytime a trending story starts with, we're going to start with something unlikely, it never ends in a good place.
It never does.
This morning, an unlikely fix to your bad breath.
Okay, according to authors from the College of Dental Medicine, garlic is now being crowned a possible cure for halitosis.
How do you like that? Research shows that garlic extract mouthwash sounds like something you might put on a salad as a dressing. Is as nearly as effective as common antiseptic use to kill bacteria and fungi in the mouth.
The findings revealed over the course of a week, 3% garlic extract mouthwash was significantly more effective in reducing the amount of salivary bacteria compared to other mouthwash.
Scientists do say that when used, the garlic alternative, it can come with its own setbacks, including a burning sensation and an unpleasant taste.
No word if there are any plans to actually use this data to come up with a garlic mouthwash that is for sale, but Would you try it?
Listen, something tells me we would not have an option. Ashley would buy it, and we would be trying it on this show.
I can tell you right now, it would not help. It would not help me. I have that gene where if I eat garlic,
You stink like garlic?
I smell like garlic, and I love garlic. But it's like, I don't know, it like gets in my hair, and no matter how many
comes
times
out of your
I
pores.
wash it, it
Absolutely.
is like, it's awful.
I love garlic.
I do too, but I don't want to be smelling like it all the time. You know, you get out of the shower and you're like, oh, yay, I'm
Listen,
clean, and you still smell like it.
I don't care if I smell like garlic. If you care that I smell like garlic, that's your problem, not mine.
It's true. What did you used to eat? You used to bring something in, and it always smelled so good. It wasn't garlic.
Salad with onions. They were pickled onions.
Yes, the pickled onions.
Yeah, I was
They
in a
always
pickled
did smell
onion
good.
phase at that point. I was pickling my own
Yeah.
onions. All right, let's move along this morning now to a town in California that has put a ban on fun, all because it's too loud.
Okay, Carmel by the Sea. It's a peaceful beach city known for fairy tale cottages, art galleries, museums, scenic surf spots, and wealth.
Unfortunately, now it's known for having a serious problem with a certain sport.
The city council has voted to permanently ban pickleball within city limits.
How do you like that?
I
According to
don't.
reports, frustrated residents have filed numerous police reports claiming that the popping sound of the sport has been echoing, and it drives me crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, many residents are actually speaking at town meetings. They're calling the sport obnoxious and stupid.
Last month, the council voted to temporarily ban the sport from the only space in town with public court.
Okay, this first of its kind move in the Golden State has fans of the fast-growing sport incredibly upset.
Council members then hatched a plan to require players to use quiet paddles and balls. Is it like something you would... Am I looking on Amazon for a quiet pickleball paddle?
I don't know, but the residents fired back saying people aren't likely to follow those rules.
I don't blame them. The city council ultimately voted unanimously in favor of extending the temporary ban and drafting legislation to create a permanent ban.
Opponents of the ban will have 2 more hearings to appeal it once it's created.
I would say to those who play pickleball on the public courts in Carmel by the Sea, okay, that sounds like the entire community has a gate around it. Why don't you have your own pickleball court in your backyard?
Okay, that's a fair question.
Right?
Oh yeah, Ashley says it's still banned.
I wouldn't be able to play pickleball if it's on my own property?
No, it's banned within city limits.
Oh, no. Sorry. That's not going to work. No. That won't work.
That's like, you kids, get off my lawn.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely
that's just kind of the move I'm feeling here. I understand, like, loud noises are unpleasant,
Sure.
but, like, you can't go run into the city council every time somebody makes a loud noise.
Yeah.
How many people are actually playing on that pickleball court for it to become this much of an issue?
Absolutely.
They have one pickleball court. in
One
that entire
pickleball
area.
court. And what is it, like a typical team is 4 people max?
And what was in it? Wealth. That was the first thing. What's it known for? Cute cottages, galleries, museums.
These people need to get off their high horse and realize that there are a lot of far worse things in life. And the sound of pickleball in a lot of neighborhoods would be a pleasant sound compared to what they hear.
You know what? That's a really good point.
It's true. So, no, listen, I'll write a letter to Carmel by the Sea.
And you know what? If you really feel that way, maybe you should just try playing pickleball, because I think you'll like it.
You know what? Maybe these are just bad pickleball players.
Even if you're bad at it, it's still fun.
Or they're upset because they didn't get invited.
You don't need an invitation. You just show up. Well, not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Ruined the fun.
Not when you've only
Carmel
got
by
one
the Sea.
court. All right, let's move along to a beloved 90s toy coming back just in time for the holidays.
Ooh, the Easy Bake Oven has been re-released and it is flying off store shelves. Why are you making a face?
Because I can just see the emergency room visits now.
All right.
Marketed for children and nostalgic adults, the toy bakes real, edible treats in a kid-friendly way that doesn't involve operating a traditional oven because it's a light bulb.
The updated design uses a heating element similar to a conventional oven rather than using light bulbs.
Could we not even get the new oven? Oh, that's the new oven? Is it an Auntie Anne's oven? Look at that. They've also redesigned the oven door with a tighter opening to prevent children from reaching inside, good, and getting burned by the heating element, the light bulb. Oh, it's not a light bulb anymore.
No.
It's like a convection oven.
Oh, so it's a different heating element when, oh no, that's you. Sorry.
Yeah, when the Easy Bake Oven first debuted in the 60s, it was instantly a very hot commodity.
Yeah, and just hot. When it was first released, it sold for just under $16, which would be the equivalent of $160 today.
The new model is being sold for $35 and can be purchased at Sam's Club.
How do you like that? There are other versions available on Amazon and eBay, but they are more expensive.
Folks on social media are excited, to say the least. Many people in their 30s admitting to going out and buying one just for the nostalgia. You have an oven. Leave it for the kids. Sorry.
Listen, I would, even for the kids, teach them how to use the air fryer or the toaster oven. Teach them how to use the actual equipment properly. Why are we buying something that is going to sit in a cardboard box for the majority of its life? Teach them how to make cookies in the oven.
Yeah.
It's just as easy baked.
You know what?
Slice.
I think that was my family's reasoning as well, because I always wanted an Easy Bake Oven.
And they didn't give you one.
I didn't get one, but I'll tell you what, I learned how to bake, like a lot.
Absolutely.
We baked every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes sense. It's coming together now. Sorry, Mom, for being mad about that.
Get them a dishwasher if they want a dishwasher.
Get them a lawnmower.
A lawnmower.
Want one of those little bubble ones.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's our final thought.
There's a reason we don't have kids.
I know.
Exactly why. We'll be right back. Final thoughts of the morning on this Friday Eve.
Easy Bake Oven.
My sister had one growing up. But by the time I could use it, we didn't have any of the products to put into it and try, so it just got warm.
See, they had something. They had something. You probably missed it. I wanted it. It was the same thing as an Easy Bake Oven, but it was called Creepy Crawlers.
Oh, I remember those.
Remember that one?
It was a goop you would pour into a mold, and you would put that into the oven.
Okay.
And you'd take it out, and the goop would, I don't know, congeal, and you would have like these wiggly spiders, or Shrinky Dinks are making a comeback.
You don't know what a shrinky dink is?
I'd Light Bright.
Do you know what a
Remember
Shrinky Dink is?
Yeah.
You know what Shrinky Dinks are.
It's like the paper, and you trace and you color it and you put it in the
oven.
The oven, it shrinks and it becomes like a little.
Turn
it's
it
not
into
glass,
a
but
keychain,
it's,
or
you know.
No. Wow. Okay. That does it for us here on Arc Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning at 4:57 over on the
13 Wham,
That's
ABC. Much more live local news coming up later today for 13 Wham News at midday. Steph and Mark will be there.
Bye.